Good evening, everybody. As many of you know, my name is Mark Cutter, and I am running as an independent candidate here in the city centre of Lancaster for the Castle Ward of the Lancaster City Council. And one of the things I was going to campaign on, or I am going to campaign on, is crime. And I didn't really want to do my first issue-specific video blog on something that's seen as a negative issue for the city. There is too much crime. However, unfortunately, on Friday, I received a message from one of my staff to say that she couldn't come into work because she'd been attacked by 3 people during the night before. And as it happens, this is the second time a member of my staff has been attacked while walking through the city centre at night time, while engaging in the nighttime economy, which is something, since I run a number of nighttime economy businesses, I'm very concerned about. And therefore I really think that we do need to address the issue of crime in the city. And not just violent crime, but other forms of antisocial behaviour and theft, crimes against property, as well as crimes against the person. And I'm not saying the police aren't doing a good job, because I think the police in Lancaster do a wonderful job. But what I do think is that they're left under-resourced and under-supported. And whilst the majority of the funding for police forces comes from the Home Office and the Ministry of Justice, a portion of the council tax that many of us pay, and is paid on our behalf for some of us who can't pay, is used to go towards funding the police. And that gives the City Council a remit to engage with the Police and Crime Commissioner and other funding organisations to make sure that we see policing resourced in a way that is useful to us and in a way that reduces crime that impacts on us. But I also think we need to see a system that provides civic support to the police wherever possible. Now, one form of civic support that we have in Lancaster is the CCTV system, the CCTV network, which scans our city. Now, to my mind, it doesn't invade our privacy, but what it does do is provide police officers with the opportunity to obtain valuable evidence and intelligence when a crime has been committed, so they can identify people who are perpetrating violent crimes, theft, or other crimes within the city, and make sure that that evidence is used to bring the offenders to justice. Now, it might shock some of you to know that about a month ago, for a period of about 2 weeks, or maybe longer, the city CCTV system was not working because a key part had broken and had to be sent away to be repaired. Now, if I'm quite honest with you, my understanding is that the CCTV system is fast reaching a situation where it's going to need either replacing or, as they decided to do in Blackpool, withdrawing altogether. Now, that's an extremely expensive undertaking, and as I understand it, the CCTV itself is currently the remit of the City Council, although it is utilised and hosted by the constabulary, the police. So I would like to see a situation where, if I'm elected, I will seek to work with local business, international funding organisations such as the European Commission, and other members of the City Council, to see if we can't find a way to overhaul this CCTV system, so that the next time somebody is the victim of crime, whether it's the theft of a bike from a backyard, or the breaking into of a building. Excuse me 1 second. Yes, son?
What's that mama doing on the dad?
He's just waiting for his wife to come out of the bathroom. Is that okay? Can I carry on with my video? The next time somebody is a victim of crime, whether that be a crime of violence, as happened to no fewer than 2 of my staff in the last 2 weeks, or the victim of a property crime, the theft of bicycles from a backyard, which has also happened to my son in the last month, and 2 of my friends I noticed on Facebook today, or more serious property crimes such as burglary, which again has affected me down at what is now called the Duke Joint on North Road, or arson, as I saw the police are asking for evidence on a case on Facebook earlier today as well. The next time that happens, I want the CCTV images available from the city's CCTV to be so clear as to identify the perpetrators instantly. We don't need grainy city centre cameras that are giving us analogue images. We need sharp digital pictures that identify perpetrators, that demonstrate motives of crime, and actually, hopefully, mean that we can walk down the streets safely and securely. Now, that's really one of the key things I would like to do. And I think that's something that is within the power of somebody elected to the City Council, to work to put in place an infrastructure that means the police officers who are serving us, who might well be funded by a different organisation, can actually have superior intelligence and successful crime fighting tools ready to help us as citizens here in Lancaster. Thank you and good night.